Sold is a life-changing novel about a young girl named Lakshmi being sold into sexual slavery. Modern-day slavery, or sexual trafficking, is the second largest criminal industry, and it's the fastest growing. Lakshmi is only one of the 800,000 to 900,000 victims trafficked across international borders. Human trafficking is, quote, commercial sex act induced by force, fraud, or coercion, or in which person performing the acts is under 18, end quote. Lakshmi was forced into sexual slavery by being sold and bought by a few people. She was sold by her own stepfather at the beginning. Lakshmi did not understand anything that went around her. She was beat, hurt, raped, sent to confinement, and hopeless. She shares the same characteristics of many other victims, such as they do not seek help because of fear or if they've been told false information, often isolated and very guarded, unaware that what is being done to them is a major crime, and blame themselves for the situation they are in. Lakshmi did not understand her situation and therefore was left in the dark and lonely. Soul takes place in Nepal, but then moves at a rapid pace to India. Lakshmi has to cross borders before she can begin to understand what is going on. The very sad truth of this is that this is a true story which happened in the past 10 years. People need to become more aware that people are trafficked and hurt every day.
I said, no, don't do this. I'm not ready. I don't want to do this yet. No, give me a little time. No, 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 no. I told her no, I'm not ready a million times. And at some point, I'm not exactly sure even what happened. He was on top of me and
he said to remove clothing. And I was like, you're really drunk, stop it.
And I was so tired and I felt so sick and I didn't want to wake up. And the voice kept saying, wake up, you're in trouble. And so I forced myself to open my eyes and he was on top of me. He was raping me.
I was 13. I was 20 years old.
I was 19 years old.
He yelled to the other guy in the other room, come on, she's fighting me, I need your help.
Then he got really forceful and he held me down. And he started held me down with one hand and took my clothes off with his other hand.
I just cried, and I don't really know how long it lasted because I kind of just blinked out, but he did whatever he wanted to do. And
his story was he was too drunk to remember.
He sent me a Facebook message and said anything that happened, I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Sent me a message on Facebook, actually, and told me that he didn't want anything to do with me anymore.
And that was pretty much the end of our relationship.
Our project on helping survivors of rape relates to women's rights because women are the prime victims of rape, and we have become passionate about helping women through learning about the trauma some go through. Cleveland Rape Organization supports female and male rape survivors, which is not what we were initially studying, but we feel that male victims need just as much help as female victims, and we shouldn't discriminate against them. Women's rights is a very important cause, and some women's lives are extremely scary. The issue of women's rights is frightening. If we were to raise awareness and empathy around the issue, we could make a lot of money for the organization that we are so passionate about. In fact, right now we have raised over $230 for the Cleveland Rape Organization. Lauren and I have partnered up with the Cleveland Rape Organization and have raised awareness around our community about this organization. We have raised $230 in 2 days, which is a huge accomplishment. Sold can connect to Cleveland because, like Lakshmi, these girls were being raped. Cleveland Rape Organization is there to help and support rape victims and also spread awareness. People are sexually abused everywhere, and this organization wants to send a huge message to stop it.